You mentioned that the tumor is a collection of toxins. So is a cancer that grows in our body just a continuation of collection of those toxins then?
Yes. Of course, you basically have two forms of problems if you talk about cancer. You have basically mutated cells that have a change in the DNA, and these mutated cells, instead of the healthy cells, start to multiply. That's one form. So it grows into your entire system and basically destroys the system kind of like from the inside out. Then you have the tumor, who is just growing in size, and if somebody has, for example, a brain tumor, which is usually caused by mercury fillings in the teeth or by the mercury in vaccine. If somebody has a tumor in the brain, and just due to the size, of course, it can push on certain parts of the brain where we lose certain body functions or neurological functions, or we can die from it, of course, if the tumor reaches a certain size. And we all need to basically just need to understand